Absolutely. What's up? What's up? What's up, people? What's up, my family? Wonderful and beautiful, glorious day it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. It is a soulful Sunday evening. Absolutely. It is February 18th, 2024, right? And this is the weekly trade watch list for February 18th through February 24th. Okay. And so these are the trades that we have taken um, in the previous week. As you can see, this clock right here is dim. Before we tap in, we're going to simply turn the sway market head backwards, like Ash Ketchum in Pokemon, right? Because we're about to catch them all. We mean business, pencil in the hat, right? So here's the deal. Simply, you see this light, this alert is dim, which means this had been alerted. And this trade right here on gold, we have been in it since Wednesday evening at 9:51 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10:51 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 7:51 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The thing of capping is the telegram to prove it. All right. So let's go ahead and scroll up. Right here, you see where it says, "Hey, buy market execution on gold." You have five take profits. Right here, I said updated TP1, which means I added this one. TP1 hit, move stop loss to break even for risk-free trade. And I said, hey, I added a TP5, which is the 2020.10 area, because I looked on the H4 time frame and I seen a bearish engulfing candlestick with a high volume imbalance, right? With a high volume imbalance. And simply put, that's where the TP5 is, because what we have intentions of is that the bears may come back into the market on that imbalance, on that supply zone, on that bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, so that's where we have that. And you can see how we're simply in the trade right here. This was another signal that was given out. But this one, news, and this one ended up in break even because news ended up coming out, right? Hey, this is going to happen. No stress, no fret. All right. And you can see that we were simply in the trades right here, right? It was called out on our Zoom session. Okay. It's called out on the Zoom session. Okay, right here. But this particular trade, not this trade right here, we're out of that one. Okay, that one simply, like I said, this one ended up in break even because news broke out. But this one, when that news broke out right here, that's when that news broke out, came down and recovered this imbalance and shot back up, and it was called out on the Zoom session. Says second trade was called out this morning during our session after news broke out at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. I didn't mean to say p.m. This needs to be a.m. a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hey, mess up, make mistakes, fix it. All right. So here's the deal. So yeah, you see we're in this trade as well. This trade number two, right? And you can see the update. We're going to that 2010 area, that 4 hour imbalance. And this was simply a trade that we took um, right before the market closed on Friday. All right, on the M1 time frame. Okay. So as you can see, the updates. This trade right here, still floating in it. Stop loss at break even. And we're looking to go to this blue line, which is that 20-20-10 area. As you can see, that's the bottom. That's the front part of that 4 hour zone. Okay. And we have this particular position, and we have this position right here, where it was executed. But when it was coming out of here, it was executed right here. So this coming down here, it did not hit my break even. This is break even. This trade is at break even. This trade is at break even. Okay. This one, stop loss should have technically been hit. But I could have promised you that I put a stop loss in my platform because I'm super anal about that. But it was executed right here. You see a sniper entry. But then the spread of the trade dropped it all the way down here. The opening of the trade, opening of the gold, dropped it all the way down here. So some random price action in order to probably do a recover. Now the spread is back to normal in order to do what probably go up here and hit our target. But when it comes to the trading platform, as you can see, um, it doesn't have a stop loss put in, doesn't have a take profit put in. I don't know where that came from. I could have promised you I put it in, but hey, it all may work out in the great blessings and all glory to God. So Let me go ahead and put this TP as the 2020 10 area where I'm looking for price to hit. I'm looking for price to hit. Go ahead and put it. All right. Go ahead and put that in now. So everything is going to, I'm looking for everything to hit the 2020 scenario. Got 4 positions on gold, being, as you already seen, this position down here Wednesday night, this position right here. I think it was a Thursday morning. This one here, but it's Friday morning. You see, it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday morning after the news broke out. So Friday morning right here. Absolutely, this is Friday, and then this right here was Friday evening, right here, right before the market closed. All right, so let's get into it. What I seen on gold, I'm gonna tell you what I seen on gold, because I know overall on gold, the market is in a distribution cycle, and the market has to drop. Okay, but overall, just because the market is in a monthly distribution cycle doesn't mean I can't buy it on a lower time frame, because every single market acts as its own time frame. Every single time frame acts as its own market. Excuse me. Every single time frame acts as its own market. Okay, so that means how you can be overall bullish on the monthly, and you can be bearish on the internal time frame. That's absolutely true. But at times they're going to match up and marry up, and when they match up and marry up, lower time frame matching up with a higher time frame structure, I'm going to have a beautiful trade. Okay, going to have a beautiful outcome. So as you can see, gold is still pushing. We're looking at gold on the H1 right now. You see gold is still pushing. We want the desired area to be this 4-hour right here, this 4-hour zone. As you can see, this bearish engulfing candlestick, right? So yeah, so when price came down to this daily imbalance right here, this daily imbalance right here, where price last accumulated and reaccumulated, right? You had an imbalance, right? You know that accumulation is going to create an imbalance. Price never came back down to mitigate this area. By the time it mitigated this area, we were looking and anticipating for an accumulation. Because let's go to the 4-hour. Let's go to the 4-hour back here in the past. All this makes sense to me. Beautiful, beautiful map, beautiful markup. All right. You had price simply diverge right here. Price is literally on the RSI in this area, on this slanting upward, and the RSI is supposed to mimic what the candlesticks are doing. So it's supposed to be slanting upward, but when it's doing the complete opposite, if this is slanting upward and slanting lower, it's called a divergence. So it is also known as a Wyckoff distribution schematic. Okay, so this distribution right here, price in internal right here, this internal part right here is called the change of character area, because this is where price last accumulated and reaccumulated, broke this old structure and created this new high. So when price came back down to distribute and redistribute, it broke this last zone, it broke this last demand zone, and it failed. So it's called a change of character. So when it happened, price simply did what? Did a redistribution cycle. After the price caused a bearish change of character, price did not come back to the supplies on the cause of change of character, created a redistribution, and then sold off again. So then it came off of a old reaccumulation in the past, right? Price simply did a bullish divergence. Price landed lower. Price landed upward on the RSI. Have an internal change of character right here. So this is a bullish divergence with a bullish change of character, also known as a Wyckoff accumulation. So when the price accumulated out of the zone, by the time it came back to this redistribution imbalance at a POI, it failed. So because the sellers did not reappear off this imbalance, we now know that the cycle that's being printed is going to be a reaccumulation. Okay. So then my mindset is, okay, where's the next possible area where the sellers can re-enter into this market? Right here at this distribution right here. So right here we have the distribution. Price literally is slanting upward right here on the candlesticks. Go ahead and mark it up. All right, and then the same exact area on the RSI, you got price slanting downward. All right, bearish divergence, and right here is the internal change of character. All right, it's a change of character below because it's a bearish change of character. That's where price last accumulated, reaccumulated, broke the zone structure, created this new high. All right. So then now when price came back into this reaccumulation imbalance, this POI, it got disrespected. It got obliterated. The sellers took over and it did not accumulate off of this level, which was a possible opportunity. So when I seen this reaccumulation fail, bam, what's being printed has to be a redistribution. So you have the market redistributing and then it's sold off, right? Boom, back into what? This demand zone, POI. POI stands for point of interest, which is an area of interest where the bulls have an opportunity to come back into this market. So on a lower time frame, right, you see how I had the zone already marked up from the wick of the bearish candlestick all the way down to the what? The accumulation low. This accumulation happened in the past. Okay, so this zone was an area of interest where the buyers didn't come back in the market. So henceforth, this is why the market did what on the 1 hour on the H1 time frame. Here, the market did what? Accumulated. So price simply did what? Slanted lower on the candlesticks, slanted upward on the RSI. Internally, you have a bullish change of character, which is literally like right here. Right here, you have the market having a bullish change of character, which means this is a bullish divergence followed by a bullish change of character, which means this is a completion of an accumulation schematic. Okay, have to change of character. So now what happens after accumulation is printed, right? A reaccumulation has to be printed. So this entire deal right here is a reaccumulation. That's why the market is still continuing to go bullish. That's why we had confidence in continuing to hold our trades, right? Because now the next possible opportunity for the sellers to come back into the market is off this 4-hour redistribution imbalance right here, this 4-hour candle. Okay, that's the next possible opportunity for the sellers to come back to the market. So we want to put some respect on his name. We just can't simply say, hey, we want our TP to come way up here to the next possible area where the sellers can re-enter this market. You see price gets obliterated through here, then yeah, if it disrespects the zone, then yeah, price has to create a print a reaccumulation and it's going to continue to go up. And then this will be the next area of interest that the sellers can reappear in this market. Okay. But holding this since Wednesday, this one was executed on Friday. This was executed on Friday. So you're talking about holding it Friday. You can't count Saturday because the market's not open. So Friday, Sunday, well, you can go back to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, excuse me, and tomorrow will be Monday. But hopefully the market goes bullish and it hits this out and taps it out soon. All right. What's over to JD? Live on YouTube with it. Link is in my bio. Live on YouTube. Go on YouTube Live. Weekly trade watch list. All right. My people on IG, you simply want to follow me, going over some trading value. What you want to do is simply click the link in my bio where it says US Web Zoom. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the YouTube link. I am on YouTube Live right now going over session. And what you want to do is download Telegram. Go to your Google Play Store, App Store, and look in the description below. And you'll see the trade community chat and the trading signals chat. Simply add yourself to those chat channels. Services are being provided for free. All right. So these trades are looking good. I mean, my confidence, understanding what the market is providing and things of that nature is dope. It's absolutely dope. And I'm also putting together a Forex boot camp. Be patient with me as I'm the only one putting this thing together and putting this thing on. So I'm working on it consistently. All right. So that's gold. Excuse me. Oh no, for my voice, but that's gold. Whole case in a nutshell. I'm looking for maybe anticipating that the sellers are probably going to want to reappear off of this zone. you know, and all I was looking to just go to the 2020 area, 2020-10 area. I wasn't looking to go all the way to this 15-minute imbalance and then M15 imbalance. You got an M30, obviously you got an H1, and then you got a what H4. So I was just looking to go to the H4 imbalance, which this will yield us a down here would be a 22%, 22% growth on our account. This one would be a 9%. This one would be a 9%. This one would be a 4%. Okay, so you're looking at 22 plus 9 is 31. 31 plus 9 is 40. 40 plus 4 is 44% growth on the account. Now, here's the deal. You place your money in your savings and let me know if it grows 44% in 5 days. Don't worry, I'll wait. All right. So I was also looking through some other pairs. I was looking at GBP USD's got clean movements and price action. I was looking at that on the M30. I was looking at that on the M30, and it's got some clean movement. Let me erase this. It's got some clean movement on the M30 right here. So let's go ahead and mark this up. So right here is an area of interest where the sellers can come back into the market. Okay, so let's go ahead and zone this off. Let me zone it off like this. The thing about it is, it's probably great to use the horizontal ray because you can actually see the price number to the right side right here with the numbers. Okay, so right here, this entire zone, this is an area where the sellers can definitely distribute off of the zone and come back into the market. So this is on the H1, so we're gonna make it green, 1 hour alert. And I suggest that you have template saved. All right, so we can see how price created a redistribution right here. We see a redistribution cycle right here. All right, so let's go ahead and mark that on the 1 hour as well. All right, so the next thing after we see a redistribution cycle, we know the market is going to simply accumulate. So price simply went up, tapped into a demand zone right here, and then went up and went bullish and then caused a break of structure, right? So right here is a break of structure. We're going to mark it on the 1 hour time frame since we're already on each one. Right here is a break of structure. Okay, 1 hour BOS above. Price did what? Accumulated, reaccumulated, broke structure, came back up, did what? Tapped back in, right? And did what? Accumulated, reaccumulated, broke structure again internally. So this again is a what? 1 hour BOS, break of structure internally, right? So here's the deal. You see that this redistribution imbalance right here, you see that that was an area of interest where the sellers could reappear in the market, but the bulls were too strong and it violated and disrespected their area. So guess what? Where's the next possible opportunity for the sellers to come into the market? This distribution right here. So guess what? We know that internally on the H1 and lower time frames, we're looking for what? Higher highs and higher lows to go back into that what? Higher time frame POI and supply zone. Okay, so here's the deal. This is a 1 hour BOS above. All right, you can simply see what? This unmitigation right here. So guess what? That's an area of interest because this is where price last accumulated, reaccumulated, right? And broke this structure. Now, we got to anticipate that what? Price probably wants to come back down here and pick up this imbalance before it reaches this distribution supply zone. Okay? So everything lower than the H1, we should be looking for what? If you're able to catch it, you might can get the sell into that. Okay, you probably can get the sell into that. So here's the deal. You can see how price probably reaccumulated right here, created a distribution, failed this POI right here. And now internally on the M1, you can see how price changed character right here. Price changed character right here internally, right? Price simply came off of this demand zone and did what? Had a break of structure. Let's see, 5 minute change of character above internally, right? Then we had a break of structure right here. M5 break of structure. Okay, so now we have price getting ready to tap into a what? Supply zone. We have price getting ready to actually tap into a supply zone and possibly about to sell off. Because you can clearly see this divergence. Look at this. Slanting upward, right? Slanting lower on the RSI. right? The midpoint, the last area, let's see, excuse me. This right here is the change of character. And right here is the M1 change of character, right? So now, change of character below. Now, we know that this is an area of interest where the sellers could possibly reappear in the market. This is an area of interest where the sellers can possibly reappear in the market. Okay, and we know that, let's see, this right here, let's go ahead and mark this M5. Let me go ahead and mark it on the M5. It's clear on the M5. This right here is an area of interest, right? Because this whole entire thing I see as the reaccumulation. I see this whole entire thing as the M5 reaccumulation. The reaccumulation that broke this H1, this 1 hour structure, created this high. So now we're looking for a price if you can, and this is more advanced. You don't have to counter trend trade. It's more advanced to look for the sell to come back into this zone. Okay, you don't have to do it. Okay, but once you become more familiar and experienced with trading, you'll be able to do it, counter trend or pro trend. So let's see right here. Let me see on the M15. Let's see. This is more clear on the M15, so I'm going to mark it on there. My area of interest, my zone of interest. So you can see how this is the reaccumulation, right? Some type of funky triangle or channel. All right, and this is simply going to be my area of interest for the buyers to come back in. Let me see if I put that on the bottom of the wick. Let's see. Yeah, I did. All right, cool. So now I got to mark it purple because I put it on my M15. I have a color code system with my charts. So when I see the color, I know what time frame I placed it on. I just something I made up so I can stay consistent with my do not get lost in my analysis, do not get lost in my own sauce. All right. So now we got the area of interest right here where the buyers could potentially reappear because this is a reaccumulation cycle imbalance. And then you have this accumulation balance right here, okay, where the buyers could possibly reappear. Okay, so we have our areas of interest zoned off. So now, like I said, the sellers can definitely come back. The bears can definitely come back into this market off of the zone, this entire zone. So let's see, what do we want to do? 5. We see we have a fair value gap right here. So I'm thinking price may want to, let's see, price probably already tapping into it. I don't even trade fair value gaps, but I'm just looking at it. Where's my game box? Here we go. I'm just looking at it. This price inefficiency sitting right here. But the thing about it is, you still have to wait for price to change character. You still have to wait for price to change character. Once it taps into a POI, you still have to wait for it to change character. So guess what? Since it changed character down here, I see that imbalance. Let's see. Because I can mark it from here. I can mark that zone because I know that's the change of character area. I can mark that zone from this right here to this high right here, as far as where the sellers could reappear at. But you gotta wait for price to change character. You can't assume that the sellers are going to come out of the zone. What you want to do is just, you want to have a confirmation-based trade and not a risk. You want to have a confirmation entry, not a risk entry. A risk entry, you just simply put a dry sell limit right here and call it a day. Said, okay, cool. I'm going to assume I'm going to sell right here, stop loss right above here, and I'm going to go to the new low, right? No. What you want to do is have a confirmation entry so your risk can be yay small, as small as possible, all right? You want price right now, prices in the what? Overbought section within a supply zone, within a POI. So more than likely, you may get a sale out of GU from this area, even though it's in the Asian session. It's just what? low volatility. So guess what? If we were marking up structure on the M5, right? Marking up structure on the M5, this would simply be a low. This is how you mark up that internal structure. This would be a low. This right here would be a high. This would be a higher low. And now price has to go up. It has to change character before you mark it as a higher high. All right. It has to change character. So that's that M5 structure. So I don't know what it's going to do. It may sell from here. It may not. It may not. Because you can see a what? Accumulation, reaccumulation that broke this structure, created this new high. Price came back and distributed, redistributed, and did what? Failed this PR. The buyers did not want to reappear here. The buyers did not want to reappear here. So this is possibly what? This accumulation right here and change of character internally is probably it's a low, but then it's not a lower low yet. But then this is a high, and this is a low because it violated what? It violated this reaccumulation right here on the M1. Okay, it violated this reaccumulation. It was a POI right here that the buyers could have showed up. There's a POI right here where the buyers could have showed up, but they did not. They chose not. They failed this area and started to go back and do what? Come back up here. Because now I believe, from what I've seen in the context of this market on the M1 to the M5, I'm seeing that possibly GU wants to sell from this area. But you have to wait for the confirmation. You have to be disciplined and wait until the market comes to you. Let it come to you. Wait for the change of character. Right now, you see nothing but what? Bullish, impulsive moves and red retracements. You do not see an accumulation, a reaccumulation, or an accumulation violated just yet. Okay? So GU would be a nice trade, nice pair to trade for the upcoming week. All right, because I'm gonna put my eyesights on that. Because obviously we're looking to go bullish all the way to this H1 supply zone. Okay, let me mark up the H1 structure for y'all. Let me mark it up. This will be a low right here. This will be a high. This will be a what? Higher low. This right here will be a what? Higher high. This right here will be a what? Higher low. Right? You see it's bullish. Low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Boom. Price already formed a higher high right here. Because that's where you see on the M1 time frame where price diverged and changed character. So that's why that is a distribution high. But like I said, you can possibly get a sale coming out of this on a lower time frame. Look at this about to change character. Look at it. It's about to change character. It's attempting to. So we may just get one on this live YouTube session. May just get one. I know GU is out of session. I know it's an Asian session. But guess what? It would be extremely too easy if the market were to just move on GU during the London session and during the New York session. That'll be extremely too easy. Extremely too easy. So the only thing that's factual about trading outside of a session is low volatility. It's not as volatile. GU is not as volatile in the Asian session as it is compared to the London and the New York sessions. That's the fact. But you do not have to just be committed to trading GU during the London and during the New York sessions only. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be just committed. Now, if that's your trading strategy, just trading when it's volatile, then by all means stick with that. Okay, stick with that. You know, but what I'm saying is you do not have to be married to a session. You don't have to be. That's what I'm saying. Let me see. M5. What look like? M15. M30. Price ain't changed. Price hasn't changed character yet. You can't get in. We can't get in. All right. Let's see what gold looking like. What they on our gold trades? Still going bullish as anticipated. Oh, it's almost near our TP, which is great, which is wonderful, which is absolutely amazing. Look at the platform. Goodness. Goodness gracious. I guess I can go ahead and put that stop loss and break even on this one, huh? Excuse me. Let's see. 2012, 03 is the field price. What was the 2012 42? Let's go ahead and put that 2012 42. So it'd be a break even. Anything happen. All right. All trades are at break even, all 4 positions. And it's closing in on the TP. Price is literally closing in on that TP. And it would take us out. And this would be the longest trade I've held that hit TP. The longest trade I've held that hit TP. I've held a trade on gold long before, but it was within this redistribution. Like it was in here. So price literally came. I held a trade from like right here, from this imbalance, this redistribution right in here. Held a trade right here, and went all the way down here, and it pushed it back up and took me out from break even. That's what happened. But I said I ain't tripping. I said I know it's a redistribution happening, so I wasn't tripping at all. Can't be tripping on your trades. The only way you trip on your trades is because you don't understand what happened. You don't understand why your stop loss got hit. You don't understand why the price went against you when it gets your biased. That's when you start tripping. And you just got to look at it. Just got to get better. Just like I had to do. Just like I had to do. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Let me see what else trade we can look at. What else pair we can look at? It's the Asian session, so let's look at all USD. All right, let's look at it. See, I'll mark this up. Okay, daily, cool. All right, cool. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, hold on. Let's see, 4-hour bam, redistribution bam. Okay, cool. This got to be a reaccumulation. Let's see. Remove this. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. All right, cool. Let's see. Okay. Here's the deal. I got it marked on the daily, right? Okay, got this as a POI just in case price came back down. Now price is retracing. So guess what? We got to follow it. All right, so this is a distribution, redistribution that broke structure. This is a redistribution right here. Okay, price simply did what? On a lower time frame, it accumulated, reaccumulated, right? Accumulated, reaccumulated. Let's get rid of those. Let's see, go back to the M30. So price came and accumulated, reaccumulated off of an old reaccumulation, broke structure right here. So this right here is an internal bullish BOS, which is a break of structure. Where's my arrow? Oh, right here, arrows right here. All right, cool. This is a BOS, right? Break of structure. We're on the M30, so I'm putting it as a 30-minute break of structure above. All right. So this right here is a break of structure. Right here as well. Okay, M30. Okay. No. So price came off of this reaccumulation right here. Accumulated, reaccumulated, broke structure. So now this right here is an area of interest where the buyers could reappear in the future. Okay. This is an area of interest and the buyers could reappear in the future because it accumulated, reaccumulated, and broke structure. Okay, so now let's see. We know this 4-hour redistribution failed. So which means we're continuing to go bullish to go to the next POI, which is what? This distribution right here on the H4 time frame. So everything on RUSD, you should be looking for a bullish semi-long term until price gets to this 4-hour zone. Everything you should be looking for bullish. But if you're going to take a sell, it is counter trend. If you're going to take a sell before price reaches this H4 supply zone, it is a counter trend trade. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to mark up the M30 right here, the structure. Okay, let's see. You got your low. Okay, you got your high. Got your low. Price went up. Got your high. Got your low right here. Price went up. I see. Bam, you got your high. Got your low. Till price diverges and changes character again, you cannot call it a high. So you can see how on the M5, price simply tapped in right here, diverged, changed character, redistribution, tapped in right here. Let's see. Yeah, tap in right here, changed character right here, went back bullish, broke this structure. So guess what? On the M5 and on the M1, you're looking for a possible sell. Okay? On the M5 and on the M1, you're looking for a possible sell. I'm gonna tell you why. Let's see. Yeah, this would be it. This would be the area right here. All right. So this on the M5, you have this reaccumulation right here. Okay, you got this reaccumulation on the M5. All right. So this would be an area of interest where the buyers can come back into the zone and accumulate off of. All right. This right here is an area of interest. Right here, where the buyers can come off of this zone and accumulate off of. All right. So now, if you're looking at it from an M5 standpoint, this right here would be a breaker structure. This right here would be a BOS. All right. So now you know that, okay, cool, price accumulated and reaccumulated already. I now know that I'm looking for a distribution cycle. When price changes character, right? When price changes character, I now know that I can get in for a sale, and I know my TP will be this area right here because I don't know if the bulls want to reappear off of that M5 reaccumulation. So I got to take that POI into consideration. Makes sense? Okay, cool, bet. So once you see a change of character, then you be like, okay, cool, I'm about to hop in. Feel what I'm saying? So like right now, you can't hop in on RUSD because there's no bearish impulsive move breaking a previous bullish impulsive move. You don't have that yet. You got to think about in the context of how the seconds time frame is printing. All right. So we may get a trade opportunity on RUSD. We may get a trade opportunity on GU. It depends. You see how GU still hasn't broken that last bullish impulsive move. So I would not be in for sales right now. I would not be in the trade for sales right now. Absolutely not. But guess what? We do sell. What would be the POI to TP to sell to is this area right here, number one. Okay. And you know what? I would sell to this right here, this reaccumulation. If this sell turns out to be a sell from here, I would then sell to this reaccumulation right here. Now, if price decides to break this low, that's where I'll probably go break even. You see how it's attempting to. You see how it's attempting to diverge? Look at this, how it's slanting upward on the what? On the candlesticks. It's slanting upward. On the RSI is doing what? Slanting lower. But you have to wait for the confirmation. Right now, the bulls are still respecting demand zones and pushing this thing upward and upward. Yep, so we may possibly get a sale. Let me see. Let me look at news. See what Forex Factor talking about. News that came through on the trade. I know it's President's Day tomorrow. So Monday we ain't got Monday. All it has news, but as far as other pairs don't have any news. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So maybe you're able to hold that through the bank holiday. Maybe I know that. Maybe got some trade opportunities on GU and AU. Gold don't want to reach that. Gold don't want to reach my 2020-10 area. Come on. Oh no, that's gonna be ooh, I could take another buy entry right here. That could be another possible buy entry. I can see it. I can see how the seconds time frame is printing, even though I'm on the M1. I can understand that. This can be a great POI right here for the buyers to come back and push this thing up higher. Y'all want me? Let me see. Depending on how this candlestick finishes, I'll probably go ahead just for the hell of it, take a buy entry right here and just put my stop loss below this low. Just depends on how it finishes. Yep, might go ahead and go for a 0.01 buy entry on gold. Just for the hell. Watch this. Let's see. All right. I did a buy entry on gold, 0.01. I'm going to place my stop loss literally right here below this low. What's this? 2016.55. See if that works out. Oh, I think it's gonna blow through. 2016.55. It ain't hit yet, but I'll close it out if it does hit. Let's see. Yep. No, it ain't hit yet. 2016.55 ain't hit yet. But now, since it's penetrated so deep, my anticipation is this is gonna push through. It's gonna push through this little reaccumulation triangle. And 216.55 hit, I'll take it out. So I just did a little miniature 0.01 just for the hell of it. Let me see. And I didn't wait on a change of character. I should have, but hey, it's all good. 2016.55 still ain't get hit. But I'm gonna place it below this low right here. If this is a bullish candlestick come out and come above that this last bearish impulsive move that just pushed down, this thing may go. But yeah, we out of there. We out of there. Close. All good. But now price is coming to reach another POI. Let's see. Which one would it be though on gold? Because this one now has to be a redistribution and push down lower. I gotta see. I don't see POI. May come off of this zone right here. It may just come off of this zone right here. Maybe. Yeah. Still holding to that 2020 area though. Playing. Let's see. Let's go back to AU. AU. See, we haven't changed the character yet. Okay, price has broken that last impulsive move, so we can do. I'm gonna do a 0.02 on AU, and the stop loss probably gonna be right above this high. So I'm gonna go with a 0.02 on AU since that one's in session. Why I'm doing 0.02? Because if I want to take partials, I can. Stop loss 0.65, 499, 0.65, 499, 0.65, 499. All right, cool. Execution price was at 0.6545. Let's see, 0.65. That's going to be a 4-pip stop loss. 0.65459 is what they're putting in at. 0.65459 right here. All right, stop loss is at 0.65499. Okay, 0.65499 is the stop loss. Right, and then TP obviously we're going out here because this is where that next opportunity where the bulls can come into the market. We got to put some respect on that POI's name. This is just simply a 1 to 2. I'm just showing y'all how that you can trade the M1 time frame as well. I mean, all USD is technically in session right now because it is the Asia session. So the next opportunity where the bulls can come to the market off of this reaccumulation zone. So I'm looking just to sell it all the way down here. Got a 4-pip stop loss, 9-pip gain for a 1 to 2. If you had a high lot size, a hell of a high lot size like a standard or double-digit standard, it'll be worth something. But I'm just showing you all. So I got a 0.02 on this trade. You can see I'm floating in profits as of right now. Let's see, I waited for the violation to show that the sellers were coming back into this market, the bears are coming back into this market. And it's just that simple when you understand how a market prints, how a market works and how it prints. It's not because I studied the pair so long, that's not what it is. It's just you got to understand how a market prints. The market prints like this on stocks, derivatives, futures, crypto, forex majors, forex minors, metals, indices, anything, stocks, anything, man. Come on. Okay, so 0.65361 is going to be my TP. Let's say 0.65361. And that's just because of being patient. Right? Now my expectancy is okay, cool. I noticed the area where the buyers can come back into this market. Now, this can actually fail, right? And then price can push through here. But I have to put some respect on his name. This is TP1. I can push this. I can make my TP TP2, to be honest with you. Let's see. So if I want to go ahead and make this my TP, I can, but just simply do what? Put my stop loss at break even once price comes to mitigate this area. Now, say for instance, okay, price does melt down here, and I put my stop loss at break even, right? I now have allowed myself to be able to take a hedge position. What is a hedge position? A hedge position is just a trade in the opposite direction. So right now, in this example, I'm in odd USD for sale, right? Price hits this area, knowing that this is an area of interest where the buyers can appear. I'm going to simply put my stop loss at break even because I could possibly be counter trend trading, right? So, bam, I put my stop loss at break even and or take partials, okay? And then what if the market accumulates off of this area? Cool, I could be in for a buy, right? And then guess what? My sell position will be taken out at break even, And now I am with the trend. I am with the market in for the buy. And guess what? I didn't lose on any trade. What it is that I'm allowing the market, I'm playing with the market's profits. I'm playing with the market's profits. That's what I'm doing. All right. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just going to go ahead and make my overall TP right here. 0.65307. 0.65307. Right there it is. So yes, what I'm going to do is simply put an alert right here and alert myself and let me know that, hey, this is a uh, odd USD M5. Oops, demand zone. Simple as that. Simple as that. So on price mitigate that area is going to simply alert me on the TradingView desktop. TradingView is going to email me to my personal email that I created my TradingView account with. Is going to email me on the TradingView app. Okay, notifications simply going to pop up. All right. So I'm not ignoring this area at all. That's why I got that alert sitting right there. But then I just want my TP to come down here. Or let's see. As a matter of fact, I can push my TP to all the way down here if I want to. Okay. What I like to do is just place my TP at an overall TP and not in an area where you could possibly take partial. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm going to update my TP again and put it at 0.65104. 0.65104. All right. So, but still, I got an alert. This is the first area and opportunity where the buyers can reappear. This is the next area and opportunity where the buyers can reappear. Then this is the next area and opportunity where the buyers can reappear. Okay. But I have an alert set on the first one. Okay. I have an alert set on the first one. But guess what? If my sale decides to go ahead and bless, guess what? I'm still in for the sale. Still in for the sale. I'm just playing for market's profits. Just playing with the market's profits. All right. So odd USD looks good to me as far as overall for the week. GU looks good to me as far as overall for the week. Let me see. I can look at some more pairs. Let me look at GJ. Oh, this is nice. This is beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. When y'all understand the market, y'all about to start crying or whatever. I'm about to get teary eyed because I know the hours and the grind that I put in order to understand this stuff. But this stuff, it is beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. This is the M30. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and mark it up for y'all. This is beautiful. Oh, 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 oh. This is beautiful. Oh, this is beautiful. All right. I'm just mark this on the I'm gonna mark this POI on the H4. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, cool. Here we go. Let's see. M30 area where the buyers can reappear at. This is lovely. This is lovely. Okay. Area where an area of interest where the sellers could have reappeared at, but this has to be a reaccumulation. So come down to the M15. Comes out of M5. Look at this. This is beautiful stuff. You might go ahead and mark that POI all the way down here because you see price tap into a supply zone. Oh, look at this. You can probably take a sell. It has to be, yes. You can take a sell all the way into here. Like, I'm willing to do it like this on the M5. Take a sell. How much pips? Let me see. Would it be worth it? Let me see. Where's my video? 25 pips. 10. That's only going to be like a 1 to 2. It's only going to be like a 1 to 2 if you were to put your stop loss way up here. So check this out. Let's get micro with it. Okay. We already know this thing going to sell down. This thing is going to sell down because of the higher time frame. But I'm thinking I want to push back up. Okay, I'll put my stop loss. I'll put my stop loss like right here. Let me see. Let me do another execution. Do I have enough leverage? Use margin. Do another. Let me see if I can get a GBP JPY execution. All right. We had a sell market execution. I'm going right above this distribution right here, which is going to be what? Let's see, which is going to be 189, 327. I'm gonna just put it right there. 189, 327. Oops. All right. So the execution put me at 189, 247. So 189, 247. Right here. Got a stop loss of 189, 327. 189, 327 stop loss. All right. At 8 pips. And then literally going down to this low right here. So 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 is all good. Just showing you how the power of trading. 189, 188, 188, 999. This is gonna be my TP. 188, 999. All right. So RUSD back and forth around the entry. GJ is in profit. All of my 4 gold orders are in profit from previous week. All right. So let's see, we're already in profit on GJ. All right. So like I said, my anticipation is you see, okay, so look at this. You see how market already it equaled out to this rig. This is an area where the buyers could reappear. Okay, this is an area of interest that the buyers could reappear, but because of higher time frame, what the higher time frame is showing, this is what a distribution. This was an area of interest where the buyers could have reappeared, but it failed. So this whole entire thing right here, to me, has to be a redistribution wanting to sell down into this. Absolutely, I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm seeing. I'm just explaining to you what I see. Just explain to you what I see. This is absolutely an area of interest where the buyers could reappear, push this back up, create a new high. And if that's the case, that's why my stop loss is so tight. Okay? But this stuff is beautiful when you understand it. If my stop loss get hit, I understand why. And if it doesn't, I understand why. That's the whole point. That's why I could trade freely mentally. And because this was a bullish engulfing candlestick off of here, I'm anticipating price go ahead and hit my stop loss. I'm not going to take myself out because I don't like taking myself out. But that's what I see as of right now because this was an area of interest. If buyers could reappear and we had a bullish engulfing candlestick off of it, and it seems like the buyers will want to push that back up. That's just what I see. But I absolutely could be wrong and could bless and do this 1 to 3. But I'm just seeing that off of a higher time frame. Like I said, because this I see this imbalance right here that needs to be filled. 15. I see this imbalance that needs to be filled. So I'm thinking price may want to what? Distribute, redistribute, come back down here into this POI, accumulate off it, and go up and then hit this H4 structure. That's what I see. That's what I see. Price selling into this imbalance right here, this M5 imbalance, and then accumulating off of it and going back up and hitting this. That's why I have my TP sitting right at that zone. And as a matter of fact, that's what we're going to do is we're going to erase this. I know I had to mark on the M30, but now I'm about to put it on the M5. I'll put on the M5. Right, make it orange, 5-minute alert, and then simply set an alert and it says, hey, GBP, JPY, M5, man zone. Oops. All right, just showing you, I'm grateful that I was able to take a couple of trades and show all of you the power of understanding. It doesn't matter what the higher time frame says, it doesn't matter what the lower time frame says, as long as you understand what it's saying, that's all that matters. But yeah, this stuff is absolutely powerful. Oh, I believe now I changed my bias. I believe it's going down to go ahead and sell and hit this level. I don't see, unless, now here's the deal. If these buyers come back up here and break above this high, then yeah, it's going bullish. Because then this will be a low, this will be a high, this will be a higher low, and then price will go up and form a higher high. But if it decides to go down and break below this, then it's going to melt. That's my anticipation of what I see now. But if price breaks this high, the structure high, it's definitely going bullish. If it doesn't, and if bears come out and sell us down, push us down, oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. So a change of character does not determine the change of trend. A change of character does not determine the change of trend, but a break of structure shows continuation. All right, so there's gonna be stuff dropped in my boot camp. So I'm gonna go ahead and in this YouTube live session, I've already gone ahead and added 2 entries on 2 trades, RUSD, GBP, JPY. Just let them roll. I'm not going to even take partials, anything like that. They hit stop loss, because I'm scalping on those trades. But as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to what I have to say. It is always greatly appreciated, and I would never ever take it for granted. You mean to tell me gold came up there and hit that 2020 area, and look what it's doing? So the spread didn't take us out. The spread didn't take us out. So I believe I'm gonna go ahead and hold it until it takes out, because you got imbalances on the higher time frame that need to be filled, like the M15, the M30. Saying, look at all this that has to be filled, but we're just going to the bottom of that zone. So I believe price is going to eventually push back up anyway and take us out completely. So, but like I was saying in my closing, I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to what I have to say. It is always greatly appreciated, and I would never ever take it for granted. Have a safe, blessed, and productive rest of your soulful Sunday evening. Know that I love you, and as I always like to say, God created us on purpose to fulfill a purpose, but more importantly, God has blessed us with our name on it. Always remember to be addicted to information, but never allergic to execution. Also remember that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice because every single individual human being in this world is going through some type of challenge, obstacle, and battle. And many of us are going through multiple challenges, obstacles, or battles simultaneously. So be super cognizant and aware and intentional on what you need to say, on what needs to be said, and what you want to say. But check your delivery method and check the recipient on the other end of the message that you want to deliver. Because your intent is to be transparent and your intent is to not to cause harm. All right? Know that people only rock with you for two reasons. Either you've been official or either you are beneficial. There's another difference between the two. Never stop learning, never stop studying, never stop teaching, never stop grinding, and most importantly, and certainly not least, never stop praying. I will see all of you again on YouTube at least next week, next Sunday, a week from now. But if you want to simply become a part of my Telegram chat, all you have to do is download Telegram from the Google Play Store or App Store, okay? And simply come to my YouTube channel, okay? Subscribe to that channel, and in the description below is going to be 3 links. You got the link to the leading U.S. regulated broker that I use, okay? You have the Telegram link to the trading community, and then you have a Telegram link to the signals that I myself provide, okay? I appreciate each and every one of you on YouTube and on IG for joining me, and I will see you all on the next session. I actually got a session in an hour from now. All right? Y'all take care. Salute to every one of you.